Did you ever stop to notice?
Life is unfair, at least that's what many people believe. And when you look around, it's not difficult to see why. Every day we're confronted with stories of insecurity, unemployment, economic hardship, and uncertainty. Many Nigerians wake up each morning wondering, will things ever get better? And so for many, the conclusion is simple: life is not fair. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's edition of The Facts Revealing the Truth. Today, we examine a simple but important question: is life really unfair? And if it is, what do we do about it? Many Nigerians are still troubled by the insecurity challenges facing our nation today. Families have been left grieving, communities have been left shaken, especially by the incidents that happened in Oyo State. Across the country, rising cost of living and economic difficulties continue to mount pressure on millions of citizens. Now, these are not just headlines. These are real people, real families, real struggles, and they raise an important question: what do we do when life seems unfair? Life is fair where there is justice. Life is fair where there is accountability. Life is fair where effort is rewarded and merit is recognized. But fairness also requires something else: people playing their parts. Let me tell you a short story. There was a man who was faithful in his responsibilities and service to God. Then one day, a great flood came upon the land. As people ran for safety, a man rushed to him and said, "Please come with us, the flood is coming." But he replied, "God will save me." The second person came and begged him to leave. Again, he refused. Later, as the water continued to rise, a third person desperately tried to rescue him. Still, he remained where he was. Eventually, the flood overtook the building and he died. When he arrived in heaven, he asked God, "God, I waited patiently for you. Why didn't you save me?" And God replied, "I sent you help 3 times, but you failed to recognize it." Now, think about that story for a moment. Think about it. Nigeria today is facing its own flood. Not a flood of water, but a flood of insecurity, economic hardship, unemployment, corruption, and frustration. The event in Oyo State reminds us that these challenges are not merely headlines. They affect real people, real families, and real communities. But the lesson of the story is not that the flood did not exist. The flood was real. The lesson is that when opportunities to act and save ourselves from the flood present themselves, we have to be sensitive enough to identify them and wise enough to make use of them. Yes, there are reasons to be frustrated, but frustration must never become an excuse for abandoning our responsibility. Some people have already decided they will not vote because they believe nothing will change. But think about this. What if showing up to vote is one of the votes God has already sent us? What if electing credible leaders is one of the opportunities available to navigate this flood of challenges? The man expected God to act in a particular way, but the help came through opportunities he chose to ignore. Could it be that many people are making the same mistake today? Some have stopped participating in community development because they think their efforts do not matter. Others have stopped pursuing opportunities to learn. Others have stopped acquiring skills and building businesses because they believe the system is working against them. But fairness demands something different. It demands that we continue to show up and play our parts. Because while the system may not always be fair, refusing to participate does not make it fairer. Let us not become so overwhelmed by what is wrong that we fail to use what is still available. Fairness is not pretending everything is fine. It is choosing responsibility over resignation. It is choosing participation over withdrawal. And it is choosing to keep showing up. This is the fact revealing the truth.